guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to Montreal, Quebec. Today, well, first let me start off. If you haven't seen the last video, go check it out because that's showing how we got here via Via Rail. So in business class, so go check that out. But before you watch this, anyway, let me tell you what we're doing for today. So today is basically just as the title says. We're just driving from Montreal to Quebec City. Just a little drive through the province of Quebec. And then we might get outside, do some stuff there. Because I think we'll have around half the day. My dad's just gone to the Starbucks in our hotel to get some coffees and hot chocolates. But otherwise, we should be leaving in around, I don't have my watch with me, but in around like an hour maybe. So, and then we'll have to pick up our rental car since we came by train and we want to do a road trip to Quebec. And also let me mention this real quick in case you're wondering. I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video or not, but I'll mention it again if I did. Like, we took the train to Montreal, but we're not really doing stuff in Montreal. The reason we took it there is because trains from Toronto only go as far east as Montreal, and trains from Quebec City go only as far west as Ottawa. So if we wanted to go from Quebec City, like, we could transfer a train here, but we decided to not to do that. But so we're just gonna drive there with a rental car. But anyway, I'll see you when we're going to get that. Alright guys, so we're waiting for the elevators now. Me and my dad are going to pick up our rental car. Where's it from? Enterprise. So we're just waiting for one of these 6 elevators right now. Housekeeping. So I'll see you once we're on the lobby. Alright, never mind. I thought I'd film our elevator ride downstairs. So as you saw, we were on the 29th floor. Our room was not too far from the elevator. But anyway, once we arrive, I'll film the lobby for you guys. So welcome to the hotel lobby. So there's the check-in area, where you can check in for your room. There's a restaurant over there. And then what's down there?
Cold coffee and jersey.
Oh, cool. There's some sports jerseys there, like cold coffee or since you're in Montreal. Montreal Canadiens player. And there's some escalators over there. There's the entrance where we came in through yesterday. I don't know where these lead to. It's probably the second room. Yeah, the ballroom. And then here's the Starbucks where my dad got us some breakfast. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So anyway, we're gonna go get the car now, and I'll see you once we're back here. Guys, we reached our destination street. Gee. We have to go left over there to get our car. We're here. Enterprise is where we pick up our car. Guys, we're in the garage right now. This guy's taking us to our car right now. And I have no idea what it is, so we're gonna find out in a second, I guess. And this seems to be our car. This BMW right here. Oh, wow, looks really nice. I do not know what model it is though. Alright guys, I'm sitting in the car right now. Here's a look at the dashboard. The controls down here. Steering wheel. Bunch of stuff, the gear as well. It's nice. I'm so far really liking this car. Alright guys, we just confirmed this is a BMW X3. Just wanted to let you guys know. Alright guys, we sat in the car. My dad is getting adjusted to it. How does it feel?
Yeah, feels good. It's comfortable. It's a good car.
Yeah, I like it. I mean the left to right is a little thinner than like our car, which is an Audi Q5. We went in that on our Chicago road trip. If you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. But yeah, we're gonna get a move on, pick up my mom from the hotel, and get our stuff, and then we'll be on our way to Quebec City. Alright guys, we are finding our way out of the Enterprise garage in our, in our BMW X3 down that steep ramp. But anyway, I'm enjoying this car, even though we've only driven it like a few. Okay. Alright guys, on Montreal streets right now, headed to our hotel to pick up my mom and our suitcases and bags. Alright guys, there's our hotel. It's a brown building, right? Yeah, so that's our hotel. We're gonna turn left at this signal here and pick up my mom and our stuff. Alright guys, heading into the parking right now. We're just gonna stop here at this entrance and then get our stuff. Alright guys, we are in Quebec 136 right now. The 136 West. We are on our way to Quebec City.
Take exit 1S for auto route.
right there. It also says Autoroute de la Sierra. I'm still pronouncing that wrong, but yeah. But anyway, we're gonna continue on this for around 13 kilometers is what Google says. And then Quebec should be here in around 2 hours and 28 minutes.
Continue for 1 kilometer.
Alright guys, we're on the Auto 20 East or Est, and we're gonna have to continue on this for 212 kilometers. And in around 2 hours and 19 minutes, we So right now we're stopped at this McDonald's. We just went to the washroom. Now we're gonna go in the drive-thru to order some food. Alright guys, we're back on the highway now. We went to the McDonald's, ordered some Big Mac, some McChicken, some fries, and now we're back on the road heading towards guys, we're in the hotel elevator. We checked in already, rested in the room a little bit. The room tour will come a little later, but right now we're going for a walk and getting some ice cream later. So I like how you can choose your floors. It's like the buttons, like you have to like tap it like on a screen. I really like that. Alright guys, we're in the hotel lobby right now. As you can see, it looks like this. Check is over there. Then when we came from the parking, we came from that side. And my mom and I are sitting here in this area, and there's like a restaurant behind us. But anyway, that's it. Alright guys, so the hotel lobby is right there. You can see Hilton written since we're staying at the Hilton Quebec. But I think this is like the Place Quebec or something. Like the car parking entrance is somewhere over there. But anyway, we're gonna go outside now. Alright guys, we're on Quebec streets right now. Here's a look at a little bit of the skyline. There's not much here because we're not in like the main downtown area. But we're ready to get some ice cream, so I will see you then. Here's a look at some of the mountains here in Quebec City. Or not in Quebec City, but like a little outside of it. A little outside of the city. In that area is Montreal. I'm pretty sure I might be wrong, but somewhere there. This is the terminus fast gauge Montreal. It's like a bus terminal. And then there's like a music concert going on over there. So far, I'm really enjoying Quebec City. Alright guys, we're in front of the Saint Jean Gate right now. We're about to enter the walled city. Like Quebec downtown is like surrounded by this wall. So we're about to enter there. It's a pretty nice little arch sort of thing. Look at this street. Wow, it's like a little market.
That was a cool little mini concert.
Alright guys, welcome to Cow's Creme Glacée. This is where we're supposed to get our ice cream from. I don't think I'm going to film it because that might be hard, but I'll tell you how it is once we eat it. Alright guys, we're in front of this restaurant called Poutine-ville. And we're going to order some poutines for dinner. As for the ice cream, I'd say I give it a 10 out of 10. Like, I ordered the biscuit Oreo from Cow's, and it was really good actually. It was very cold, as expected. It's ice cream, but otherwise it was pretty tasty. Yeah, I give it like a 10 out of 10. Yeah, solid 10 out of 10. But anyway, we're gonna go back to the hotel, eat some dinner, and then I'll film the room tour. Alright guys, we're at a hotel. Here's my food, just a regular poutine, which tastes heavenly. Like, it's so good. This is also a 10 out of 10. And as you can see, I've also taken a few bites of it, so that's how I can tell the review. And anyway, we're gonna dig in on this, and I'll do the room tour after I'm done. Alright guys, it is the next morning. I just thought I'd combine days 2 and 3 in this video. So right now we're getting breakfast. This is like I wouldn't say a buffet, but like a little area to get some food. Like there's some sandwiches over there. There's like people serving coffee over there. An espresso. And then there's some pastries. Right over there. Alright guys, so this is like a coffee shop area. Like as you can see, there's like sandwiches you can get for breakfast there. Some more snacks here. Then over there, they can serve you coffee. And then if I walk from here to the right, there's some snacks as well. And then some drinks and some pastries you can get. So we got our breakfast from here. It was, I'd say 10 out of 10. I had the hot chocolate with cream and a croissant, which were both very good. But anyway, now we're gonna head for the bus tour. Alright guys, this is Port Kent, or Kent Gate. So we're walking through it right now. It's very ancient, I mean not ancient, but it's very old architecture. And then now we're in the walled city. Here's a look at the walled city. It's very old architecture, like I said earlier. It really gives you like the old town vibes, like from like maybe early 1900s, like 1800s, that area. Alright guys, so we sat down at a bench here. Over there it says Marie de Paris. So it's looking pretty nicer now, the walled city of Quebec. There's a Quebec flag up there as well. So far I'm liking the town. Alright guys, we're in front of the Fairmont Chateau Frontenac. We're waiting. That's one of our buses there. I don't know if that's going to be our specific bus, but it's going to be one of those. And we're going to go on the bus tour pretty soon. Alright guys, we're at the bus stop right now. We went to a restaurant, I forgot the name. I'll put it down in captions below if I remember. But like the service was amazing. Like they gave us our fries, but then we had a water bottle which was about to be empty, but then they offered to fill it up. So we then took the offer, but it was such a nice offer of them to ask them to fill it up. So like 11 out of 10 service. Alright guys, on board the bus now, we have the front seats, and as of right now we have the whole bus to ourselves. But I wonder how many more people are gonna board, if any. Alright guys, on the bus now, we have the front row seats since we boarded first. So we should be boarding in around 3 minutes.
This is the street we were at yesterday. We were on the other side. Now we are on the bus and doing a hard ride. This is a hospital on the right. Oldest French-speaking hospital in North America. These are military barracks built by French soldiers.
It was built just before the 7 Years' War.
Just before the 7 Years' War.
Quebec covers 20% of Canada.
Right. 800,000 people live in Quebec City. It's the capital of Quebec. And about 20% of Canada's land area is covered by Quebec.
The 20% of the second largest country
Yeah.
is covered by this one province.
Samuel Champlain was the guy who came here, right? Founded this place, but did not finish the colonization. Oh. King Louis sent a lot of women in late 1600s to populate Quebec They were known as king's daughters. I think purpose was to colonize the area. This used to be the financial district.
There were factories and warehouses here as well.
Yeah. This is the Museum of Civilization.
Musée de la Civilisation.
Yeah. There's one in Ottawa too. Come on. Move it.
The traffic signals are so different here compared to Toronto.
That's the St. Lawrence River. Right. This is Place Royale. And that's Chateau Frontenac.
Which is one of the most photographed hotels in the world.
Yeah. Lots of nice restaurants here, yeah.
Quebec means where the river becomes narrow.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Yeah. This river is 2,500 miles long. St. Lawrence River comes from Lake Superior and all the way to the Atlantic Ocean.
Well, I always thought it started at like Australia.
Yeah, I guess the true source is Lake Superior. Highway for the economy of Canada. In winter they use icebreakers for the ships to move. Looks like we're turning back. This is Rue Champlain. For a while this was called the Irish area. During the potato famine there was a lot of Irish immigration here. I guess that's why we saw the Irish flag. Sorry, had to do that. This is Rue de Petit Champlain. They say it's one of the most beautiful streets in the world. And there's a funicular cable car somewhere over there that takes you up closer to the Chateau Frontenac. Oh, this is the Royal Battery.
that is something I've never seen before. It's super unique, and I like it.
St. Lawrence's pilots.
Yeah.
Oh. So they're saying it's one of the most dangerous waterways of the world. And there's someone called St. Lawrence Pilots, I think. You have to transfer control to them when you're here.
A lot of crops from Western Canada go through some of these facilities in Quebec City. And it was and still is a major hub for like the Western crop industries and like that.
In Canada, right?
Yeah, in Canada.
Yeah, it's a hub to get the stuff to the rest of Canada. Bass and Louis.
That's like the water body. Quebec City became one of the busiest ship ports in the world.
Due to timber building. Shipbuilding and timber transport.
The French were building houses that looked like the houses they had in France.
Yeah. Tin roofs, is it?
I think so.
So earlier they were wooden roofs when the French built these buildings, but now they're more Canadianized. They're tin roofs. Where are we?
Gare du Ballet is on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. I see it.
Oh, Gare du Ballet. Gare du
This
Ballet.
is the train station.
Oh, this is the Via Rail train station. Nice building.
Looks like a very old architecture train station. Looks like it was built like in the 1800s.
Probably.
Oh, 1915.
1950 actually. We're just listening to commentary.
And Ottawa. They just said Montreal.
Nice fountain. It's a beautiful train station. Like this bulletin.
Oh, all of the green roofs are not made of copper, but they can be dissected.
Green roofs?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. So that was a tour of the lower city.
Now we're heading into the upper city.
Right.
Hence why we're going up.
Quebec is the only North American city which is still surrounded by authentic fortification like this wall. Laurentians. They're part of the Canadian Shield. They're about 1,300 miles long.
Quebec considers 500,000 lakes? What?
Crazy. Many hydroelectric plants here in Quebec. There's a lot of fresh water. People usually heat their homes with electricity instead of gas, and much of the electricity is also exported to the United States. Crime rate is amongst the lowest in Canada. I'm moving here.
What?
I'm moving here. On your left. This says ladders on top of the roof just to make work easier. They say it's a pretty common sight in Quebec. That's our hotel, Hilton. Place.
And isn't that our hotel on the right?
Yes. This is Avenue Honoré Mercier, named after some famous dude. Oh, tallest building we'll see. That one? So Quebec was added to the UNESCO World Heritage List some time ago.
Parliament Hill, one of the most beautiful places in Quebec.
Right, that's the Parliament. You can see from here. Nice. That fountain at the back has some illuminated jets of water in the evening. It's one of the most photographed places in Quebec. We're heading right. Oh, Plains de Abraham.
This park was created in 1908.
Yes, it's also called the Battlefields Park.
10th largest urban park in the world.
In honor of all the soldiers who fought in wars, World War I, II.
Korean War,
Korean War.
The war in Afghanistan.
Right. That's where the park is.
spreads across more than 250 acres.
A lot of construction going on here now. Can be compared to Central Park in New York and Hyde Park in London. There's a lot of construction going on. Watch out, folks.
We're coming through.
Coming through.
Why is there so much construction here?
Yeah, I don't know what they're building.
Stadium there's some singers coming and Warner Brothers coming out together.
Oh, there may be some.
एक हफ्ते का इनका वो था.
Yeah, in the summer a lot of events happen, music festivals. Also now we're entering Plains of Abraham. It's a very hot day.
Nice houses are there.
We'll come by and drive here. Oh Canada, the national anthem was introduced for the first time here in 1888. That's the statue of Joan of Arc, they said, right? Mortello towers on both sides. I'm not sure what those are.
And they'll do something to prevent the Americans attacking from the
Yeah. In the summer of 1812, what this thing? There was numerous bombings here. From the there was a war between U.S. and Canada then, which was mostly British. There was a war in 1759 between the French and the English. In the battle between the French and the English, James Wolfe from Britain and Marquis de Montcalm from France, they had a battle here. Both sides lost about 600 soldiers. Both leaders were badly injured. Part of it was fought here.
Some was fought in North America, some was fought in Europe.
Right. There were other countries involved too, but it was mainly British and French, which our host here learned in grade 7. Is coming on the right. It's a very good architectural icon. Let's see. here.
Indian restaurant नहीं था सर.
I came here last time.
Pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one. Spices.
Yeah. We had this Indian food from here last time when we came in 2016. It's very colorful at night here. This area is higher in rent and property value compared to the rest of Quebec. There are houses up front. These are very expensive. Grand Alley. It's a nice house in front. These are old famous Victorian style houses. On Grand Alley. The street is famous for terraces, nightclubs, and restaurants. Looks like we need to come here.
Such a nice breeze.
The breeze we are not getting because of this glass. Is this Plains of Abraham again? Yeah, this is Plains of Abraham. Nice park. This is the Quebec Armory. Has an appearance of a medieval castle. The person who built this also built the Quebec Parliament. Belongs to Department of National Defense in Canada. Be challenging. What are we gonna do here? Oh my god. Can we make it? I don't
There's
know.
no way this bus makes
I don't know
it
if we
through
can
that
make this.
area. No, damn.
Guys, this is included in the tour.
If we make it through, this driver is talented.
This is very risky. Holy
Oh
cow.
God, I'm putting my hands inside. I could literally touch the truck if I wanted to.
Oh, it looks like
But I'm
we're gonna make
obviously
it.
not gonna do that.
Holy cow.
It is so loud.
It's very loud here.
We're going so slow because the driver doesn't want to hit any of the trees or the cones.
I don't think we have hit anything yet. This is a nice building on the left. Yes, we're almost through. Living in Quebec City is much more economical than compared to the rest of Canada. They say a typical home, single detached home, is about $275,000 here, which would compare to about maybe $900,000 in a city like Toronto.
Quebec City was a military city for a long time.
Entering the fortified city once again. This is Rue Saint Louis. Leads us into the heart of Quebec. At the end of this street is Fairmont Chateau Frontenac, where we'll end the tour. That was built in the late 1800s. Very European feel to the city.
It's a very like old architecture. Like it doesn't look like a modern area.
Yeah. Hence called Old Quebec. Old Montreal is very similar to this. This one is very hilly.
Donc on est bientôt de retour au point de départ. C'était le tour.
This is the Fairmont Hotel. And that is the funicular or cable car that goes to Champlain Street along St. Lawrence River. Here we are back to where we started from. That's the restaurant we got fries from.
Pretty much an hour long.
Pretty much an hour long.
What was the name of the restaurant again?
All right, merci beaucoup.
It's called 1664. No, 1640. What? You can see it over there. Bistro 1640.
Bistro 1640.
Yeah. Very friendly people.
Alright guys, so we're at the Fairmont Chateau Frontenac right now. We got some drinks. I got like a regular lemonade. My mom got like a pineapple. It's from this was all from Starbucks by the way. Oh no, wait, this is the pineapple. And that's mango with dragon fruit, right? So as of right now, it's tasting delicious. We're just gonna fuel up here and then head back to the hotel.
We just came from the Starbucks. It's very hot. We're tired, so we just ordered an Uber. Should be here in about 7 to 8 minutes. Sari white gaadi hai. Supposed to be a white Polestar 2. Electric vehicle.
Alright guys, here is the room tour. Our room number is 1613. Now let's head inside. So on the left you have the bathroom over here. Toilet, shower, and a sink, mirror. And then outside we have like cabinets here, coffee maker, a table with a TV on top, perfect for people watching from the bed. There's side tables and lamps. And then there's like a bench area here, a table chair, a couch with a footrest, a seat, and more lamps. And then comes the view. Just let me open, which we have a view of like the walled city. That's the Kent Gate down there. And then there's where we boarded our bus, the Fairmont Chateau Frontenac. And then here we have the St. Lawrence River. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the room tour. We might get a bite to eat, and then we'll see you soon. Alright guys, we have arrived at Pizza Hut, as you can see. My dad's just gone inside to get our food. After this we might go some grocery shopping. It's like 8:52 at night. But we're still gonna go for shopping. Maybe not. And then we're gonna go home, eat, maybe watch a movie, and then maybe I'll film my outro, and then we'll go to bed. Alright guys, we're pulling into an underground IGA parking lot. IGA is a grocery store, for those who didn't know. So we're gonna park here, get some groceries, and then head back to our hotel. Alright guys, in the elevator right now, heading up towards the main store. Here we are. Here's a look at the IGA grocery store. Here's a look at the other side of the IGA grocery store. Alright guys, it's the next morning. I just thought I'd do my outro right now. So anyway, for lunch yesterday we ordered like food from Shelby's, like this restaurant chain called Shelby's. I'd say it was an 8 out of 10. And then for dinner, as you saw, we ordered pizza from another chain called Pizza Hut, that was a 10 out of 10. But anyway, it is the next day now, so today, which you'll be seeing in the next video, we're probably gonna go to Montmorency Falls, and do some other stuff as well. You'll see in the thumbnail of the next video, the title. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.